Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Marvelous. So today we're continuing again on our series of fractions and decimals. And this is the part 3. What are we doing today? We want to add and subtract decimals with 2 or more decimal places. So we're going to solve a number of problems to get us onboarded on this. So let's subtract these numbers. 0.99 minus 0.56. So we're taking out 0.56 from 0.99. Remember how you do your tens and ones and hundreds and thousands. Ones also called units. Your 0 is your ones or your 10. And then after the decimal place, you have your tenth, your hundredth, and then we're going to line them up 0.99 minus 0.56. So you do your subtraction normally. Take away 6 from 9, you get 3. Take away 5 from 9, you get 4. Then decimal place remains decimal place. 0 from 0 is still 0. So we have 0.43. 5.81 minus 2.94. The same thing applies. Take away 4 from 1. Is that a possibility at all? No, that's not a possibility. So we are going to borrow a number from 8, which is a tenth. And so when you remove 1 from it, it remains 7 itself. And then you take that 1 to this one, it now becomes 11. That is to say 110. Okay, because it's 100. So you've added a 10 to it. Okay, so it is now 110 minus 400 will now give you 700. That is to say, literally 11 minus 4 will give you 7. But in essence, in fraction, because it's not even up to 1, that is 110th minus 400th, and that gives us 700th. Now we go to the 10th column, it's now remaining 7. So we are going to lift a number from our ones, and that is a whole number now. We're taking our 1 from it, from the 5, it will remain 4. So we push that 1 to our 7th, which now makes it 17. Minus 9 will now be 8. Okay, so we have literally 17 minus 9 will be 8. Decimal place remains decimal place, and then 4 minus 2 will be 2. And then this one, 26.38 minus 11.19. So you see, after the decimal place, I'm not going to call that 38 or 19 because it's not even up to a 1. So you just pronounce it the way it is, 38. Okay, so we have 26.38, 11.19. And so we have 8 out of 9 is not possible. We're going to repeat the same procedure again. Lift 1 from your 10th, and then it's now remaining 2. You now add that 1 to the 8, and it's now 18. 18 minus 9 is 9 ordinarily, but of course that is 180th, okay? So 180th minus 900th will give you 900th left. That's the actual value in terms of fraction. And then you now have 20th minus 10th. That will give you 1. So we have 2 minus 1 to give you 1. And then you add your decimal place. Decimal place remains the same. And then you now 6 minus 1 will be 5, and 2 minus 1 is 1. Nothing to borrow, nothing to lift. And for the final one on subtraction, let's check this one. 5 minus 0 will obviously be 5. Now 0 minus 3 is not even possible. You can't take out 3 from nothing. So we're going to lift a number across the decimal place from our ones, and then we're taking out 1 digit from there. So itself will remain 6, and then you move the 1 to your 0. It now becomes a 10th. So 10 minus 3 will give us 7. And we move after our decimal points. You have 6 minus 8, which is still not possible again. So we're going to move across board. We'll lift 1 from 5, and 5 will remain 4. and then we'll add that 1 to the 6, it becomes 16. So 16 minus 8 will be 8. And 4 minus 6 is also not possible, so we're going to take out 1 from 4 behind, and it itself will remain 3. And then we'll move the 1 to the 4, it becomes 14. 14 minus 6 will become 8. And then 3 minus 2 will become 1. And that's the final solution. Let's add the same numbers. So we're adding same numbers we subtracted. So let's add 26.38 plus 11.19. You still remember to align your ones. So this is 10. Your 2 is your 10. So you remember to align your tens and ones, decimal places, and tenth and hundredth all aligned properly. 2 and 1 for your tens, 6 and 1 for your units, 3 and 1 for your tenth, and 8 and 9 as your hundredth. So 8 plus 9 will give us 17. Do I put the 17 in the same box? No. So I'm going to write 7 and I'll move the 1 forward. Does that make it 31? No. It just makes it 4. So 4 plus 1 will give us 5. Decimal place with decimal place. And then you bring down your decimal point. So 6 plus 1 is 7 and 2 plus 1 is 3. Very simple. So let's add the next one. 457.05 plus 268.3. So 5 plus 0 is 5, and 0 plus 3 is 3. Decimal point plus decimal point. Decimal point, whether it's subtraction or addition, is the same thing. Now, 7 plus 8 will give us what? 15. Are we going to write 15? No, we'll write 5, and we move the 1 forward. And then that makes the next number become 6. That is to say 60 anyway. 60 plus 60 will be 120, or that is 12, literally. And then 12, you write only 2, and you move the 1 forward. And that makes the next number 5. And then 5 plus 2 will give you 7. Also to say 500 plus 200 will give you 700, because it is the 100th column. So that is about that. Please do well to subscribe to my channel. We're going to meet in the next lesson. Also turn on your notifications so you don't miss my next video. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.